Don't forget, at the time of uploading this video, we have an amazing special offer, 30% off Gravitas Pour Homme and Bon Vivant, NaughtonandWilson.com. That's if you're in the USA, UK or Canada, prompt delivery everywhere. Also, Chypre Formulaire has now launched in the UK, and there's an amazing deal to get that, plus Gravitas Pour Homme. Go to NaughtonandWilson.com. Hello viewers, and welcome back to the ongoing catastrophe that is the Mr. Smelly 1977 show. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 great fragrances for men who don't need compliments. Men who want real fragrances that they enjoy, and they're not desperately thinking about whether it's going to be popular with other people or whatever. If you like it, it's a good fragrance. Don't forget that, guys. Before we get into the main video, don't forget I'm live. I do a live stream every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 5:30 p.m. New York City time. It's an amazing show, and if you want to chat in the comments, don't forget that if it's worth saying, it's worth super chatting.
El super chat, vamos al chat. El super chat, vamos al chat, baby. El super chat, vamos al chat. El super chat, vamos al chat, baby. El super chat, vamos al chat. El super chat, vamos al chat, baby. El super chat, vamos al chat.
Thank you so much to Manny Aceves. I'll link his channel down there. That's their little Super Chat jingle, and I think they might even use 1 or 2 of mine on their show. Super Chats are great. Okay, let's get into the video then. So, one little other thing. If you want to buy fragrances in North America, that's Canada or the USA or Puerto Rico, go to myfragrancesamples.com, my #1 recommended place to get your fragrance samples. Link in the description. Okay, 5 fragrances today then that are not for the man who is constantly worrying about what kind of impression will my fragrance make on other people. It's just a list of 5 good fragrances. There's nothing wrong with getting a compliment in and of it. It's not the worst thing that can ever happen to you, but I've got some real bangers that are just not on everybody else's compliment list, okay? I think you might enjoy these. Okay, #1 then. First fragrance, very important, Chypre Formulaire. I have just launched this fragrance. My brand, Naughton & Wilson, has just launched this. It is available, as I film this, only in the UK. It is on its way, as I speak, to the USA. Very soon you can get it there, so whenever you're watching this, check in the link in the description, NaughtonandWilson.com. £95, amazing price for this stunning, and this fits into today's list, okay? It is a Chypre with a leathery, spicy accent. It's actually also very fresh and citrusy in the opening. We've got lemon, we've got orange in the opening. I'm not going to list all the notes. In the middle of this fragrance, we've got some incense, we've got leather, we've also got a little bit of pepperiness. So it's spicy, it's leathery, it's fresh, it's masculine, it's potent. It has a little bit of the aura of the olden days, but it doesn't actually smell like it comes from 1972 or whatever. One of my fragrances in the list does, but this smells in the now or in the anytime, but it's beautiful. Composed by perfumer John Stephen. £95 only. Stunning offer at the moment. You can get this with my other fragrance, one of them, Gravitas Pour Homme in the UK for £120 for both. That's insanity, and we will reflect that offer when we launch in the USA. Don't miss this. I know it's my brand. This is a stunning, stunning fragrance. Next fragrance is Sauvage Cologne by Dior. If you're looking for a really, really versatile, fresh, likeable fragrance that works equally well if you're going out to dinner with somebody or if you're in the office at work or wherever you happen to work, even down the coal mine if you work down a mine. Okay, you know what I mean though. Whatever job you do, not everyone works in an office. That's what I'm saying. Sauvage Cologne, okay, the modern version of Sauvage original eau de toilette is still quite good too, but I think I might prefer this to the modern formula of Sauvage, okay? So this was a 1966 release originally, and then this one came out in only as recently as 2015, and top notes are bergamot, grapefruit, mandarin orange, that's my favourite kind of orange, petit grain, hedione, galbanum, and pink pepper and vetiver, okay? Very fresh, very zesty, very clean, very natural smelling, has that je ne sais quoi, that sort of a Dior quality, that stamp of quality that you do get with Dior fragrances. So it's green, it's fresh, it has a little bit of green bitterness, but it's smooth, it's not, there's nothing overly bitter about it, and it has that crisp, masculine, kind of woody vetiver base that you also get a little bit of in the original Eau Sauvage. It is absolutely classic smelling, really, really great, not classic as in dated, timeless elegance in a bottle, versatile for any situation, and you can, of course, get it for you in the UK about £57 for the 50ml or £78 I found for the 100ml. Equivalent prices worldwide. Let's move on, guys. Next up, folks, a real cheapie that you can get for amazing prices online. Aramis by Aramis Eau de Toilette. Okay, we had a guy on my live stream the other week called Bruzel. His channel's called Bruzel. It's TJ Gamble, wonderful name. And he was saying, what's a fragrance that will make me smell like I'm living in 1972? And I said, you know what? Get this, Aramis by Aramis. Released in 1965. Your note listing, I haven't memorized them, so I do need a bit of paper. It was 110ml, by the way. You can get this in the UK for just under £25 online. So cheap. Bernard Chant is the perfume. I'm not going to give you all the notes. There's too many. Obviously, it opens up with citrus, doesn't everything. It's fresh. It is a little bit soapy. It's also spicy, and it's leathery, and it's very rugged and old school. Hairs on your chest, lumberjack. Well, no, not lumberjack. Smart dressed up kind of guy smell, or rugged masculinity if you want, but it's manly. Okay, it's manly. It's sophisticated, it's got florals, it's got herbal tones, it's got aromatics, it's got woods, it's got leather, it's got spices. It is rugged, it smells old school. Some of these old school ones, I bought this one, Gainsborough G-Man the other day, similar era. Didn't like it, so I don't just like everything that's old. This one retains that quality and class. Aramis, the original Eau de Toilette, amazing, cheapy. And yeah, if you're worried about, will girls like it? I don't know, who cares? You're going to smell like a man, you're going to feel confident, and it smells classy. And if they don't like it, or other people, whoever you like to hang around with, don't like it, well, big deal, big deal. Okay, moving on, we've got another absolute beauty for you guys here, and this is Mousseline. This is from Rogue Perfumery, Perfumer Manuel Cross. I've got a little 30ml. I think they've changed the sizes now, but in the USA, for example, we go to Lucky Scent, 30ml is $85, or 75ml, $156. Tree moss, frankincense, green cypress, Artemisia, laurel leaves, cedar, white florals, and white musk. This is an 80s style powerhouse. He explicitly said, I wanted to make an 80s style powerhouse. This is an indie niche type brand, okay? Or artisanal, I think, because he is the perfumer and brand owner and everything. Only came out in 2018, but it smells like the 80s in a bottle. Hints of things, a little bit maybe of Ralph Lauren Polo Green-ish, but it's definitely no copy or clone. It is its own unique thing. Very green, very mossy, very classy. Got a little bit of that modern niche je ne sais quoi as well, so it doesn't quite literally smell like you've opened a bottle from the 80s. Good thing is, though, if you search out old vintage bottles of 80s powerhouse, sometimes the top notes have gone, and this, you know, it's going to be fresh as a daisy. It's a beautiful, manly, masculine fragrance. Again, compliments. I don't know about compliments. It smells soapy, green, masculine, authoritative, and that's what you want sometimes. That's what I reckon anyway. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, 3. We've got one more left. Fougère, Nobile 1942, great Italian brand. This is a fantastic fragrance, an aromatic Fougère. It's very dapper smelling. It's incredibly powdery smelling. So it's one of the less obviously really masculine, manly smelling ones, because powdery, you know, tends to smell a little bit, let's say, leaning feminine, or at least more of a sort of clean-cut, dapper type look, rather than a rugged, masculine kind of feel, okay? I really think Fougère Nobile is amazing. It's a little bit expensive nowadays, about £120 on eBay UK for your 75ml bottle posted. Not sure elsewhere in the world. But anyway, great brand, really interesting, under-the-radar niche Italian brand. Lavender, tonka, vetiver, tobacco, bergamot, geranium, black pepper, and musk. Some people talk about a soda water accord. It's powdery with a hint of dry kind of green tobacco accord in there. And if you like things like Rive Gauche from Yves Saint Laurent, that you can't really get anymore, it's in a similar vein, but it's got its own magic with that twist of tobacco and that excessive powderiness, but it also shares that kind of tonka, lavender, vetiver vibe that so many great Fougères have. Amazing, dapper, dressed up kind of fragrance. Fougère Nobile. Go and check it out, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, if you want something unique and different in Fragcom, I do bring you that in fragrance reviewing, in fragrance videos. Subscribe to the channel now. Hit that button, then you'll get more unique videos and live streams. Go and get my Chypre Formulaire. This is a stunning, amazing new creation. Link in the bio down there, and don't forget, as we film this, it may be done with now whenever you're watching. Amazing deal to get Gravitas with it for only £120. I must be insane. Also, folks, don't forget on my website, if you're in the USA, Canada, don't forget on NaughtonandWilson.com if you're in the USA, Canada, or the UK. Right now, we have 30% off. Last chance for a day or two more as I film this and as you watch this. Only if you're in time. Get on that. The link is in the description. 30% off Gravitas Pour Homme and or Bon Viveur, our amazing first 2 fragrances from NaughtonandWilson.com. Don't miss out.